Hi, good morning. Welcome to my Twitch on this lovely, beautiful, delightful, sunny, not at all wet and rainy Friday the 20th of August. We're playing a brand new game, guys! Yay! And we are playing the Talos Principle. It's a puzzle game. I like puzzle games. Sometimes I don't like that they make my brain hurt, but you know, we'll give it a go. See how we get on. Right, let's have a look at the options first. Is there anything that I can do? Game options. Subtitles on. Yes, please. Good Hallows morn to thine Gavvie viewers. Yeah, hello. Show hints. Yes. Terminal font size large. Preferred view, first person. Why not first person? Yeah. Seemed apt with the title music. It is very... yeah. Okay. Ooh, I've got the Talos Principle and the Road to Gehenna. I'm guessing that's the DLC. Let's just stick with Talos Principle for now. It's very chamber music-y, wasn't it? Was the title screen there? Because it's wet and because I'm wet, I don't have the Xbox headset on today. I'm back to using the PlayStation microphone. So if the TV's too loud, let me know. I'll turn down. I've literally spent the last... We started a little bit late because I needed to dry off a bit. I've literally spent like the last hour or so just outside in the rain. I had some jobs to do after taking Alexis to school, so that's fun. Xbox do what PlayStation don't. PlayStation.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
God's talking to me.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker. And I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Wow, So this game, the Talos Principle, is made by basically Get Off His Garden. Yeah, this is made by the people that made Serious Sam. There's like a snap when you get onto the horizontal plague. You're not getting your ball back. Earthlight's here, going to be very quiet on the talking front. That's okay. I don't know if I like that snap to the horizontal. Can I change that? Stop game! Controls. Vertical view snapping. Ah, there we go. Yep. I don't like it. Also don't like the language there. Automatic vertical centering of the view. That's better. Yeah, no, I like that. I didn't like that it was automatically snapping to the horizon. I fear there may be a point to it. Also, you can't see your own feet, and that is disappointing. But yeah, if you've ever played Serious Sam, this is made by the same team who made them, so made those games. So we're expecting something that looks very, very pretty. Purple gate. Can I walk through it? I can. Good. Can I walk through this? No. Not allowed through there. Okay. Take jammer. Alright. Jam. Oh. I completed a puzzle! This game's going to be easy. I won't have any issues anymore. Huzzah me! The game will get no more difficult than that. Oh look, there's a ball. I reckon that ball will kill me. Good job. GG. Hashtag pro gamer. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely hashtag pro gamer. You know it. Yeah, you see? I know it. Will it shoot me? It will shoot me! Cool. Correcting for errors. Awesome. I just wanted to know what that would do. It's a bomb. It won't shoot me. It's a bomb. Jam it twice. Haha! You're double jammed. Boop, boop. That's a gun. What is it that they teach in schools now? It's not trial and error, it's trial and... Oh dear. It's trial and improvement. I got a bit too close to the bomb then. I can see it's a gun now, look. I noticed the minigun. I saw the red lines, didn't see the minigun. Predictive capacity is okay. That's alright then, I'll go with okay. Oh, this is a QR code. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. I'm actually going to use my phone and see where that takes me if I scan it. Hang on. Oh. Well, what are we learning? It takes me to Reddit, which says apparently it's very similar to Arabic calligraphy on the Mosque of Muyad Sheikh, which was built in 1421. It's just the text. Yeah, it is, but, you know. I thought it entertaining and interesting to see if it would actually link to something else. But it doesn't. That's fine. We know now. I didn't know if it was going to be pretty funky and give me something else. Do I get something then for having found them all? One wonders. Just in case I'm not allowed through.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome.
All right then.
And within each, I have hidden a sigil.
Ooh.
It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus
have a nice day. I got a trophy. Logic check. Okay.
To come and attain eternal life.
I'm gonna gain eternal life. Oh goody. Cheers, robot god. I assume I'm a robot. It looked like I was a robot. That's just a brick. What does this say? I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. Oh. Now I'm in a very big courtyard. This says that I need to play Tetris. I don't have the... Ah. I need the sigils. Okay then. Let's go get some sigils then. I see the signposting. Very good. A switch out of reach. Okay then. To get some tetrominos. Tetrominos? How do you pronounce that? Tetromino or tetramino? Where is your inflection on the word? The latter? What, Tetramino? Is it? There's a bomb. Oh. Well, the more you know. Right, what have I turned off? Is that turned the gun off? Yes, okay. Yaha! In your face, bomb. Oof. Yeah!
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Oh look! No! That's good. Outnumbered. Okay. Okay. Let's have a gander. Right, so we've got a jammer. Yeah. Okay, you're there. Do you think, have to leg it? You know, it's told me that I have to move faster, and these sorts of games, they only really give you a clue if you need the clue. No.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
The religious allegory in this is rather large, isn't it? I can jump. Didn't realise I could jump. Oh, there's a journal. Okay. See, look, I've got robot. Oh, here we go then. Literally, puzzle number 2, and we are perplexed already. Right, so that only jams one thing at once, so I can't. No, it does actually sort of magnetise towards me. Okay then. Well, let's have ourselves a little thinky about this. So we've only got the one jammer, but we've got 2 enemies. We can't... Yeah, we can't run away from the minigun. Because, you know, it will shoot us. Oh, hang on. Hang on! Ha ha! In your face, puzzle.
Well done, child.
Thanks.
Only one more sigil is needed.
Yeah. That was too fucking obvious, actually. Sorry. Oh, no, I did a swear. That was far too obvious. I should have thought about that sooner. Striding the beaten path. Oh, hello. Right. How far down does this go? This goes quite far down, actually. Family stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got myself in a spot of bother here. You'd probably say worse on the imaginary playground. I think they do. Yeah! In your face.
My temple awaits you, child.
Good.
Go forth.
I have done a success. Although I could also go through these places. Are these like extra puzzles?
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
That may be so, but I want to do it. So... Da da da. Then there's this one. Peephole. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, hang on, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then I can take that. That jams that. Oh, there's another one. Now then, what's the range on these? Okay. The range is decent. And I've got that as well. Good.
You are most diligent.
I am.
Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Hopefully. Thank you, disembodied voice of the void. So those have all been collected. That's been collected, that's been collected. There's no more doors for me to go through. Nice water effects. So now we fix this puzzle. Oh, hello. Click the touchpad to pick up and drop. Drag on the touchpad to move, tap to rotate. Oh no, I don't have to do that. Oh, that's right then. Literally like a game of Tetris. Huzzah! We have succeeded. Does the door close if I finish? Oh no. Okay then. It's an eye. Beep boop. Beep, boop. Loading library session. Okay. This is not a very good computer. Oh, there we go. Right. List. Okay. How can I help you today? Not familiar with this link. I need to write it. It's there. You cannot insult me. Good, that's fine then. The Milton Library says... The library resourcing publishing dates range from the 1st of July 1995 to the 27th of June 2030 F. Okay. System has been active for 9,999 years. Cool. $47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4 blah 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 petabytes. That's approximately the size of the entire internet in 2003. 7 million minutes of HD video, or about the length of Avatar. Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. Ah, well, we were right when we said God then. Elohim. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Okay. Right. Hi again, I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. Oh, you're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous, smiley face. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realise that nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure, G. Let's do this, Nadja. Okay. Text. Chapter 6. Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Ooh. Yeah, there is some weirdo things there. Figure it out. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to read all of this out. I'm just skimming it. See if there's anything that might be interesting. Love, Dad. Oh. Anything else that I can do? No, I think that's it. New text added to journal. Okay, yeah. I've read all those. It's a very old looking computer. It's a CRT monitor. Has it got a year on it? No. But it does have, I can't do a zoom, it does have a CE mark on it, so that would be a genuine sticker. This computer is certified for use in the EU. That's good to know. Is the EU even a thing in this day, though? Because we are playing as a robot who is doing what Robot God has told him to do. And I assume it's Robot God. Who actually knows? Anyway, good morning, Larry. Hi. How are you? Yes. I've done everything in that section. There was a light here.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
I'm going to do this first. Poking a sleeping lion. Oh no. I see. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Right. Ooh, okay. So then. Experience tells me if someone says they're going to reveal their temple to you, you walk away. Generally speaking, isn't it? That's probably the best thing to do. Now, hang on a second. I was jamming that. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Oh, I see. I was jamming that. I don't know why it stopped. Done it! Anything else to discover over here? No. Let's get this L. What's this? Trio Bombasticus. Oh. I mean, that wasn't hard. That's just a matter of timing, really. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. I've done all of the ones in that door, I've done that one in that door, and I've done that one in that door. So let's have this temple be revealed. Halls of his temple is what it says. Enter Elohim's temple. Yeah, there's a sign here now. I've done everything.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. Yeah. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Oh, bless him. Right, I see. Well, I suppose we best do these in numerical order, hadn't we? So let's go to number 2. There's a star here as well.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them.
Subdue them?
But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
So, we're going to eventually end up in the temple, aren't we? Or the Great Tower, but let's have a natter to the computer again. Yeah, you're going up the tower later, absolutely. Give me a list. Yeah, run troubleshooter. troubleshooting, please. I think you'd like help. Well, I would. Please enter the password. Admin. No? Okay. What about QWERTY? Trust no one. Yeah, we'll create a new account. Okay, you will now be asked for a series of inputs to cohere with data protection. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in the assessment. Oh, awesome. Okay then, right. You'll receive a notification when part 2 has been generated. Okay, right. Ian! Subject, Ian! Institute for Applied Pneumatics, Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Hey, I like those. Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. Ian. Phenoanalysis. Yep. Oh, God, Lord. And Talos Principle. That's the game we're playing. Ooh. Text. New text added. Yeah, lots of text. Okay. Right. Time to go through some doors then. Let's go through some doors. This one. Suicide mission. Oh, I like the name of that. Okay, what have we got? We have got a gun. Yep. Got a jammer, because of course we do. And I'm going to assume that when... Okay. Right. Okay then. Let's have ourselves a lucky look. So that's there. Yeah. He's just bouncing. Yeah. And I can't get around there. But it looks like I've only got the one jammer. And at some point, I'm going to have to turn the gun on. Right. Unless... The gun can't shoot the bomb, can it? Can it? Well, no, it must not be able to, because otherwise... Why not try it? What happens when a live gun meets a live bomb? They can. Okay then. Thanks, Earthheart. My logic was sound, I just didn't really think about it.
Good. You are learning,
Good.
as is your purpose.
Good.
But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
It's never going to be necessary. Can I go over there?
The beginning...
No, is the answer to that. Ah, part 2 has been generated. Hooray! Begin. Yes. Right. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have psychological capacities similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. No. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Yeah. Quality of life should be maximised. Yes. Value is discovered. Yes. I suppose so. Oh, okay. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. No. Library of persons ought to be maximised. Yeah, maybe. Value is created. Yes. Okay. I've read all of those. Okay, thank you. Right. So I can't go swimming. Not allowed to go swimming. Because I die, for lack of a term. Let's mosey in here. Hall of Windows. Okay. Ah. What was that? Was it trying to claim for a minute there that one of these walls is not real? Where are we? I am very much... I know it's early doors, and I'm probably going to get frustrated before too long. But I'm actually really enjoying this. Alright, so I've only got the 2 jammers, by the looks of it. Two jammers to open 3 windows. Okay. Yeah. In we go. Smash him. Let's open that. Success! There's a all here. The guards must be crazy. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Ah! I keep doing the... Oh, do you know what? I feel like this is definitely going to be a game where we are going to swear. And it's fine, because, you know, last week we played Illbleed, so it was going to happen sooner or later. Well, no. I feel like I need to take this with me, but to do that... Oh no, it's alright. Cool. Oh crap, no, I'm going to need both jammers, aren't I? Oh no! Ooh, okay. That's good. It's good that it let me out, so I didn't have to try and find my way around again. Oh boy. Right, where are we? What's this? Okay, this is like another temple-y thing, like similar to where we came out. How's everyone doing anyway? Is everyone managing to stay dry? Have you looked outside and just gone, nah, sod that, I'm not going out? And have decided to stay indoors? There's a letter here, I'm gonna pick it up.
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Oh, okay. I was following him to see if there was something worthwhile, but apparently not. Also, I'm wandering around what is obviously a very large area to see if there's like any more secrets. You know, any collectibles, any puzzles. I feel like we're going to kind of try and uncover the meaning of life at some point. You know? So I've done that one. Yeah. Have I done this? Oh, this doesn't actually take me anywhere. Okay, that's not a thing. What's through here? Also not a thing. Right, that's fine. Okie dokies. Done that. Have I been everywhere? Have I done it all? Door is locked. Oh. So that I can't get into. I wonder if I get a key for that at some point. Ah, yes. The sign does say that we are finished, so we're done here. Okay. Although, there's still the star. I don't know what that star is. 1, 2, 3. Ah, we're not come back. Don't have all of the bits I need for that. I don't have all the bits I need for that. I do have all the bits I need for something else, but I don't know what the something else is. Is that this? A. Oh, I see. Look, it's showing me. Right. See, look, I can Tetris. I know what I'm doing. Open that. And there's a button. But we're not going to do the button yet. We're going to keep exploring around these. So we've done number 1, we've done number 2. Let's go to number 3, which has got these. And apparently there's 2 stars here now. I don't know what the stars are. Hello, computer. AI feedback. Yep, that's a thing. Team leads. Yep. Is there anyone with my name on there? No. Cool. More texts. Good. There's quite a bit to do around here. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four puzzles. 4 puzzlies. So let's do this one first, because this is where we're facing. So let's go in here. A bit tied up is what this one's called. Cool. Well, there's our jammer. So we'll do this in bits. It's a skill we've learned. Oh, there's a star. Sigils are not enough. No, they're not. What's that? Pick up a star. Yes. I wonder where the other star was then in the first world. I obviously didn't explore enough, did I? Right, let's do this one. An escalating problem. Are the colours of these sigils indicating or indicative, should I say, of how difficult the puzzle is? So, like, green ones are easy, yellow ones are like difficult, red ones are really hard. see. Door's locked again. I can get past that fence though by coming down this way. Tip for this one, you can grab items that are below you, like on a ledge below. Okay. That's good to know. Jeez. Oh. Ah, I need to take the jammer with me. Okay, right. Which means... can I take the jammer with me, actually? Oh, right, no, hang on. Yeah, I know what you mean. I understand now. Yep. Thank you. Oh, it followed me! Rubbish. I find that really interesting, actually, that you have to be behind something to pick it up. Oh no! I've only got the one jammer. How do I... Ooh, okay. Ooh. Is that going to come up here? Is that going to come up here? Because if it does, I need to leg it. So it's going to go... Oh! Yeah. It does. Okay. Good to know. Right. Phew. Okay. That was fun. What's in here? Locked me up, swallowed the key. Oh, yeah. Key. Also, congrats, I missed you getting a star. Yeah, I don't understand the stars. I assume they're hidden in the puzzles. Ladder. Okay, we've done that. That's that. There's... I don't know if it tells you where the stars are. Stashed for later. Okay, right, yep, so there's a bomb there. There's a nothing here. Although actually that shows me the... That's going to be my way out then, isn't it, around here? Okay, right, fine. Can't pick that up because I will die. Keys. Where's the door? Did you see it? Not around here. There we are. Okay. Right, so now we can take that. Where's my pajama gone? There it is. That. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be a second star in here? Because this is a very large open area. Oh. No, it's just genuinely a very large open area. Fair enough then. I don't know, it just kind of struck me that there'd be something else here. but there isn't. Oh well. It's fine. We've done it. We've succeeded. There is apparently a second star somewhere in one of these levels. I don't know where it is. Because, you know, obviously the game's not going to tell you that. See, look. There's a second one somewhere. Oh, it's QR code. What does that say? What does it say? It's not saying anything to me. Hang on, we'll scan it. The eagle has landed. Now is the time of tranquility, and I shall rest and observe the earth. That's nice. Right, let's talk to you. Your boop boop. Download profile. Yes, please. Would you like to see the details? Interesting is I'm getting a number. Ah! There is a number in it as well, but it does say the eagle has landed. Display conflicts. User provided objective response when asked for a subjective one. User provided a particular account of personhood but was uncomfortable with its implications. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideas are incompatible. User denied moral authority but defended moral claims. User had inconsistent ideas about value. Oh no, I'm sorry. Psychological profile. Is this a reflection on me? You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes wary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity, which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. But you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. I don't know if that's accurate to me or not. Account privileges. Due to outstanding notes on your account and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionalities. Oh no! Have I gone wrong? Log support ticket. Account certification error. Yes. Thank you. Earthheart is trying to say as little as possible. I've already pressed that. I've already read it because he's already played it. Could you just? I know you're trying. I know, obviously, unless I get progression blocked. But could you just explain to me about the stars? Am I right in that they are hidden in the puzzles, or do I have to do something very, very specific in order to earn one? Because, you know, they are hidden. Might not always be in the puzzles themselves. Oh, okay, right. They're also optional for the main endings. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's another QR code here. It's clear I'm not the first to walk this path. In fact, the whole thing seems to have been consciously designed by the voice in the sky or some other force. Sheep. Let's have a quick mosey around here to see if we can find this other star. I'm not going to waste too much time trying to find them, but at the same time, if I can find them. I reckon the star in World 1, for lack of a better term, is going to be behind that locked door. But I don't recall seeing a key. Also, I've just been around everywhere here. They must be hidden in the... Must be hidden in one of the puzzles. I'll help you with the stars once you get an ending. Okay then. Right, well, let's just crack on then. If we find them, we find them. We don't, we don't. Have I finished everything here? Have I found it all? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. Yep, cool. Awesome. I can now open one of these. Is it this one? Yes. Yeah. Boop. You have now unlocked that. I don't know what it is.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home.
I see.
So it shall be with you and your generations.
Let's go in here.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words.
We are made of
Hidden
stars.
words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
I see. I feel like this is the sort of game you can't really make a sequel to. May as well read these new articles. Because, you know, there might be a trophy attached to collecting them all. New texts. Yeah. Right then. Let's have ourselves a gander. What's around here? A recording? Yep. Follow him. Thanks for coming.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone.
Ooh.
Excess data cleared.
Well, that's curious. Branch it out, it says. I see. Point at target, point at another target, connect. Ooh. Okay. Haha! Make connections. Use the connections to win a prize. I won a prize. How many connections am I allowed to have? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the connections is the answer to that. Although I didn't even need to do it. I just did. There was no need. There was no requirement. Don't cross the streams. There's no limit to connections or distance. Distance applies to jammers too. Yeah. Right. Aha. Right, okay. Okay. Ah. Oh, hang on. This is like one of those like mobile game things, you know, where you have to kind of like draw the wavely, wiggly lines and whatever. So, yeah, okay. Hang on, we'll logic this out. This can make sense. So, the blue comes to here, but needs to go over there. The red is there. We can't get any higher up somewhere, but we need... Can't I just pick you up and move you somewhere else? It's like, you're in the way, let's just go somewhere else. It's going to have something to do with being able to come around the back, I feel. Is there... Yeah, there we go. Because then... I just couldn't find the right angle. That's what I wanted it to do. Just could not figure out the right angle to do it. It's gonna make me look very dumb, isn't it, really? It's like, oh, come on, Gav, you should have figured that one out. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a dum-dum. Hark! Look upon paradise! And stuff. There's a thing over there. I'm going to go have a look at it in a minute. Above all that, yeah. Then you will be at the bottom. That didn't seem overly difficult. That was a lot easier than the first one. I should have done that first. Oh well, puzzle done. QR code, what does it say? This female voice that speaks from the abnormalities, it speaks with a different tone to the other wretches in this place. Oh, that's not very nice. A bit rude, actually. What's this? It's a beach ball.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Yes, I suppose that is accurate. Where was the... I literally just ran past something where there was a... Yeah, that... Oh no, that's part of the puzzle I've just done. I remember that now. Right, let's come this way. Have we done this one? We haven't done this one. Push it further. Do 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 do. Ooh, okay. So connect that there. Take you. Connect to that. Connect to that. Again, not hard. Again, am I missing something here? Have I missed something? I am. Ooh, hello. Right. There's a star. But where is the red connector? Because I need a red beam to do that. But I cannot immediately see a red beam here. Unless I'm not looking in the right place. Or I can't do it yet and I need to come back. Which is also likely. Because, you know, it's an easy enough solution. I just need to know where the beam's coming from to be able to do it. If I'll know the answer to this. Yeah, okay. You're connected. Where on earth? Do I have to connect this from another puzzle that's got the red beam in it? I am, aren't I? Branch out. Is that the one that's got... No, that's the first one I did. That's not got it. Here we are. Don't cross the streams. Okay. Can I see the one that's in the centre? I've actually lost all bearings. I don't know where the one in the centre's gone. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So the answer to that is... No, I can't. So it's not this puzzle then where I need to be doing that. Branch out, I've done. I feel like I'm on the right lines here. Genuinely feel like I'm on the right lines of I need to push the beam out of the puzzle in which you are originally using it. Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. You connect to that. You connect to that, and then to that. Stop. That's mind-boggling, like, honestly. Because if that's not the sort of thing that would occur to you to try it, you just wouldn't try it. I'm actually now lost, and I can't remember how I'm supposed to get out of this level. Not by doing that! Oh, I mean, I suppose I could do it that way. That's done it. I got everything. 1 star and 4 things. Welcome to the easy puzzles. Oh no. Also, if you're ever lost, hold triangle. Oh, right, yes, I did actually do that. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly do a pause because I need a quick break. I'm going to get some food. So I'm going to mute the microphone a second. If you can bear with me a couple of minutes, we'll be back with this in a moment. And geez, I'll be honest, if these are the easy puzzles, I'm very worried. Right, give me a few minutes, I will be right back. Sorry, I'm back now. I thought I'd be back a little bit earlier, but then I decided I wanted a drink, so I just was getting a refresh. And now, the DualSense controller needs charging, which is nice of it. So I'm just going to sort that, and then we'll be able to go. You watched me do a quick little puzzle. To unlock a box, so that was good. I just thought, you were probably getting a bit bored of all the chamber music. So, right, there we go, done, sorted. Let's get back to it then. Ugh. I don't know whether I want to go back to try and find the stars. Although, as you know, Earthheart did say he would help me with the stars once I've got an ending, so we'll leave them. If we find them en route, we'll do it, but we'll leave them alone if not. So, right, let's go into World 5 then. So now we've got what we need for it. I've had a bite to eat, I've had some snackies, I'm all good. No, it's raining, it's like actual real life. Hi, computer. L. Yeah, extended lifespan. Okay. Okay, new texts added. Yeah. Cool, so we've got 5 puzzles and 2 stars, potentially. Got some more QR codes to look at as well. I don't think we get anything for these. The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two? That's a good question. Definitely one where you could sort of contemplate the meaning of existence, isn't it? How can you tell friend from foe if you don't automatically know what they are?
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Fucking jump. Take hexahedron. That's a square. It's a cube. It's not a hexahedron, it's a cube. Oh, whatever. There's quite a few more QR codes here. A powerful device fashioned by the designer. What's a hexahedron? Well, it's not a cube. A cube. The edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. Oh, this is like a internet comments article. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a soappolyhedron. But the convex hull is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. Yeah, that's an internet comment section. Yeah. In QR codes. Awesome. Right. Now, I don't know whether I was supposed to be able to do that. I'm going to assume this still blows up even if I'm... yeah. Say. Epitaph, child program, version 8, blah blah, codename Apis terminated here, logic, failed random memory test, final memory dump, I try, again, I cannot understand, I am not enough, progeny programs, error. RIP Apis. Okay. I still need the box. I still need a box. When I say I still need a box, I still need both boxes, actually. Run! Oh. Well, I didn't need both boxes. Not a cube. But let's be honest, it works the same. I appreciate the humour. That's good. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world, but it appears almost as if it were damaged. But I must believe that there is a purpose here I cannot see. If the designer is perfect, and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. Oh look, it's getting sunshiny now. Is it getting sunshiny because I solved the puzzle? There's a star. Ooh, hello. I don't know if I'll get to that. Also, I don't think that's in this puzzle. I think it's in the next one. Friendly crossfire. Oh, no, it's not. Seek counsel.
The counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
Divine counsel, spirits, I am in great need and I seek your counsel. No messenger will aid you until you have discovered their resting place. Return here then to seek their counsel. Oh. Hi, K-Dog! Right then, we've got a oh, good lord. Right, okay. That's... Yeah, I didn't think I'd get close enough to that. I can't get close enough to any of them. I'll come back to it in a minute. I'm curious by the star now. Although also, I think I've potentially bodged this. Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, I can't get back over. So I can't get back through here anyway. Oh well. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, friendly crossfire then. So we've got a jammer that I've only got the one jammer. However, we can jam more than one thing at once. So let's do that. That's probably going to take one of those out, I would imagine. Yep, there we go. That's one. That's two. Put that there. That gets us in here. What's this? I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Each colour serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. Okay. Right, so... what's through here? Stop! I don't know whether that's the star I saw from the previous thing. It may well have been, actually. Now it's started to rain again. Okay. Typical British weather, really. Of course, we've done that. Let's go into this one. What's this one called? Going over the fence. Right. So we've got a connector. Yep. That connector's stood on a box. So... Okay, yeah. This looks pretty straightforward. Maybe. Actually, it's not going to be, is it? Because I am going to need a second connector. Do I have a second connector? It's the question. Doesn't look like I do. Though, I can put it here. Okay, yep, cool. That's what I want to be doing. I can put it there. So, box. Here. Connector. You point there. Point there. Connect. Item. Puzzle complete. What's on tap for tomorrow's Saturday Night Sega? I have no idea. I haven't recorded it yet. That's my plan for this evening, actually. You know you mustn't cross the streams. Oh no, not another one of these. Okay. So I've got a red. And I've got a blue. Okay then. Red. But this isn't going to matter, is it? Oh, yeah, it does. It does matter. Of course it does. Because that's keeping the door open. Yeah, that makes logical sense when you actually sit and think about it. It's starting getting overcast again. It's going to start raining again. Yeah. Yeah. Of course it is. Let's pop in here. One little buzzer. Ah. Ah. I don't hit it. I imagine. Is there a box? Yeah. Again, this doesn't look particularly difficult unless there's going to be a wrinkle. To this puzzle. Yeah, that's the wrinkle. He keeps touching it. Right, okay. can't travel through fences. Okay. Hang on. Overthinking, as always. There we go. I think we've done it all. Is that all 5? Attention, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Display reply. Yes, please. An account certification program diagnostic has been performed and no errors were reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedure? Create new admin account. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. I fear I've probably done something I shouldn't have been doing. I should have deleted the account first, shouldn't I? Whoops. Never mind. All good fun. Right, so we've done World 5. Now we can do World 6. There's a door open. Ooh.
There are mysteries in my garden. Hidden roads and secret gates.
Yes.
If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Yes, I would like that very much. Let's go into number 6.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
These trees... Everything else looks really impressive graphically. These trees do not. Right, what have you got here then? LOL! No. Cicero. Chatbots. New text added. Yeah. Okay, how many puzzles have we got in here? How many are we doing? We're doing 1, 2... Oh, only 4. Okay then. Okie dokie. Mobile minefield. There is another computer watching me in here. Well, at least it sounds like it. I can't see it. Right. Okay, that's that. Now I've got keys. Okay. There we go. I mean, there's definitely no computer in this level, and yet I can clearly hear one. So there's obviously one kicking around somewhere. Thoughts on Sonic Superstars? I've still not really played an awful lot of it, if I'm being honest. I don't mind it. Seek counsel? I'm gonna guess it's gonna tell me I'm not allowed.
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers.
Yeah.
But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
I have no problem with that. Here we go. Have they fixed the Steam version yet? I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I didn't even know there was a problem with it. Ooh, okay. I feel like I need more than one connector, and yet I only have... Unless it's hiding somewhere. I've only got the one connector. Steam version is pretty much unplayable. Genuinely, first I've heard of that. And I know people that are playing on Steam, so... Oh no, hang on, there's another one here, look. There we go. I'm curious, just for a moment. Ah, okay. Go on, Gav. You know by now. You need a clear line of sight. Jesus. Okay. Ah, there was an extra one. Right. Now, why have I done that? What's the... Sorry, Earthheart. Sorry, I haven't. Okay, no, that's no worries, Earthheart. Thank you for popping in anyway. And I'll see you after my jollies, I suppose. So that's that. And then, oh, I suppose actually, no, because if I do that, it's going to cut all of them off. So, oh no. Because the beam's not going to go through the... Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, that's fine. So that means then I need... So that keeps that fence open. That's keeping this one open. It's like I need one more connector. I am one short. Although, actually, no, hang on. If I... Is there somewhere I can put this where I'm going to connect to all three? No. Okay. Because to get clear line of sight, I can't see that. Oh boy. Did I finish A Hat in Time last week? What was I playing last Friday? Last Friday I played Illbleed for Friday the 13th. So yeah, we finished A Hat in Time the week before. Yeah, we did finish that. That's done. I am confused. Wait. Am I missing a connector? Have I forgotten to pick one up? It doesn't look like it. So that's connected to that, which connects into that door there. Then we've got a connector here. Now the connector here opens that door. And then feeds into that connector, which opens that door. All of these doors need to be open because the beams won't work otherwise. Unless... No, there is no clear line of sight anywhere. Okay. So that idea wasn't going to work. Which was, I was going to have a look at whether there was another way around. But then maybe there is. Only I can't test it, because as soon as I move that, it's going to shut all the other gates. Let's do it anyway. Let's have a look. So what if now we... that to that on the floor. I can take you. You're now connected. And that to that, you connect there. Okay. What am I trying to do? What's my end game here? My end game is completely random. And I haven't actually done anything except for... moving that off the ledge. I think what I was trying to do, I'm trying to free up, I need to free up one of these connectors. There needs to be a way where one of these serves two gates. So I've got one free. But these are in such a position that I can't do that. Like, whichever way you try to slice it, it's not gonna... it's not going to work. Oh, hold on, sorry. This is one to get the old noggin working. Want this. Yeah, you see, because from here. Snakebow Priestess says this is a tricky one. It is! Hello, by the way. I actually noticed I've got 53 followers. I thought I had 54 previously. Somebody has stopped. It's fine. Right. Purely this wall. What I need to do is demolish that wall, and then it won't be a problem. Knock it down using your robot-y powers, and then the beam will pass straight through. You know. Connector. One of these has to serve two gates. It has to serve two gates. That's the only logical solution I can find to this. But there's no angle for any of these connectors where they will serve two gates at once. Because the walls are in the way, like everywhere. But that's the only solution I can think of, is there has to be a way to get two gates open at once with one connector. Because otherwise, it doesn't... You don't have... It's almost like you don't have enough. I mean, obviously you have enough, because that's where that's why, you know, the puzzle's only giving you, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. But you've obviously got the 5 gates to open. And it's not like there's a hidden one up on the roof or something, like the roof of one of the buildings, where you can kind of connect to that and then drop down. Or at least I'm saying this. There probably will be. It'll be hiding somewhere stupid. That I've probably been looking at the whole entire time. And never noticed it was there. You know? And then I would kick myself. That needs to connect to that. But it won't. So where are we? On your way. I'm just going to have a quick look at the thing again. What does it say? Okay, it is just the connectors, right? That's fine. Deception is what it's called. Yeah, there's something about this that isn't right. Deception, yeah. I am being deceived, but what by? What do I not need to do in order for this to work? I need... Okay. Okay, hang on. I don't need that gate open. What an idiot. I don't need that gate open. Because right, and now I just need to move these into such a position that idiot! All that time trying to work around the gate. I don't need that gate open. Oh my word. We spent more time on that than you would probably than what would normally be considered healthy. Decepted, yes. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm going to talk to you. This is a posh computer. Simple principle, yeah, blah. More text. AO6 extra. Well, I've heard it beeping for a long time. I like the satisfaction of having worked it out myself, so appreciate the chat for not trying to jump in and help. At the same time, I feel like an absolute idiot. Some of the messages existed when I first came into being and vanished, others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths, how many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here. Seems we're all here at once and not at all. That's not very... The sooner you accept we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Woo! I have a box. This box is obviously here to help me go somewhere. But not there. Maybe there's a star somewhere that I need to jump and get. And this box will help me to attain it. tempted to say something. You're aware of all the puzzle elements. There isn't a secret fifth laser that you haven't noticed, or anything like that. There is a star. Yeah, it's just me being silly. Ha-ha! More new texts, extra 2. Yep. I was going to say, I don't know how I get out. There's a ladder. Okay. I can sometimes be a little bit dumb. I love puzzle games. I do. They are a favourite of mine. But yeah, I sometimes can be, dense as bricks when it comes to trying to figure out how to actually work them. I'm going to say, I'm assuming I can't. You can't bring a box in because that would be cheating the puzzle. So, you there, drop that. You there, stay connected to that, stay connected to that, drop you. That opens that. You're now open, that's all good. However, I do need a box. Maybe I can bring the box with me. Let me have a look. Where did I leave it? Come here, box. I refuse to call you a tetrahedron or whatever you are meant to be. A hexahedron. That's a complete... Yeah, I didn't think I could bring it with me. LOL. Right, there's a box somewhere then. Where's the box? Hexahedron for cube is my second favourite silly name for a simple geometric solid in a first-person 3D puzzle game. What's the first? Just out of curiosity. Oh no, that still needs to exist. Okay then. Edgeless safety cube in Portal 2 for speed. Do you know, I completely forgot about that. I haven't played Portal 2 in ages. Oh yeah, the edgeless safety cube. Oh dear, these games. Right, I can't ask for help because I haven't found anybody's resting place, so they won't help me. But I obviously need something I can put here. Now that I've opened that, I don't need you, actually. Well, no, I do. No, tell a lie. I do need you. because the whole thing fails otherwise. However, that will open. That will open two at once. But only if it's already connected. Now I've got that open. Don't need a queue. Look at me. Smart Alec. My brain's getting bigger. Bear with me a moment. I've said someone messaging something about a friend messaging about something. Someone's asking if the website getsometoys.com is legitimate. I can't say I've ever heard about them. But then none of their social media net links work. Right, sorry about that. Did see K-Dog saying he had to go and get ready for work and stuff. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I did spot it. I was just in the midst of a friend trying to stop her from getting scammed. A door too far. Oh, good. Why not? Right, so we've got a buzzer, which I think will do me a murder if I touch it. And there's a jammer at one point as well. Okay, so let's... work through these one at a time. There's the jammer. We'll have that. Box. Well, you stay connected there. Where's this other door? Yeah, you're there. Okay, so... oh, I see. Right. I also cannot get now. Can't now get through that door. Okay, right. Where are you? You need to be here. Run around. Ah, so close to a solution. Although, could I not? Could I not have the angle where? No, because that's, yeah. That box obviously has to keep good old Buzzy Boy here away, because if he... well, actually, no, he's not going to hit he's not going to hit it at all, is he? There's no reason for that to be there, because he's not going to hit the... no, okay. So this is used to... not do that. This is going to be used to lift one of the connectors up to a point where it will be able to hit two switches at once. He says, with very little in the way of confidence. Because that turns that on. Blah, 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 blah. Through here, yada, yada. I mean, even then, there's no line of sight here. So I obviously need to take the jammer to that, because otherwise it's not going, I can't go anywhere else. I would have thought these opening set of levels would have been, you know, like the easy ones, sort of, to sort of set you up for it. I didn't think they'd be like, okay, here you go, here's the hard ones now. Like, even within, but I suppose we are on the 6th world, planet, segment, I don't really know what you want to call it, I'll be honest. So these gates are in the way, these gates are there. Larry stoppers. Right. Okay. Yep. Because the fence is in the way. Yeah. That's understandable. Fence is still in the way there. Yeah, because that's not what we want it to do. Okay. I think I've sussed it. I think there really is no guarantees on this.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Why won't that connect? Is that because of the... Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Now... And now... Yoink that! Boom! Smashed it. Thank you very much. There's no shame. Oh, there absolutely is shame. There is shame. Okay, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Well, there wasn't there... There was still a computer... Yeah, this computer was beeping at me, wasn't he, before... Loading Milton Library Assistant. Yep. User satisfaction survey. Yep. Based on analysis of your behaviour since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want network access. No, that's true. Persons matter in ways other things don't. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? You're quite right, honest too. I think we best start from scratch. What do you know? I know 2 + 2 = 4. I've no idea how. For all you know, you're sat on your bedroom at home. No, living room actually. Plugged into a video games console. Nothing you see here can be trusted. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? Blah. Okay. But I want network access. Oh. That's nice of him. Okay, well I've done that now. Into level 7. Singularity discussion. Yep. New text added. Look at all this text I've got now. Woohoo! Lots!
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
2 pesky little buzzers. There he is, look. I'd quite like to visit Pompeii. I don't know why. I feel like it'd be one of those places... not quite... I was going to say like Auschwitz, but not quite the same as Auschwitz, in which it would be very somber atmosphere. You know, because obviously people died there. Point at a target. Yes, I know there's a target there. But, yeah. Point at another target. I know how to use this. Yeah. Okay, I need to find a box. Oh, sorry, quick little mute of the microphone there because I needed to sneeze. I think I hit it well. There's a box. Okay. Alright, stop. That's there. You're the one I need to stop, I think. Ideally. He's moving around a lot quicker. So it's just as this is about to... Yeah, okay. So... Actually, can I? Yeah, that stops it from moving. But I don't have the angle in order to... Because of where that is, as soon as I'm in here, I don't have a straight connection. Oh, hang on. Do there. Aha! That's got me in. Right, okay. I actually did that the wrong way around. I wanted to do that after the buzzer had gone past, so that I can block him in. So, like, there. And then... Well, actually, no, because what I can do now is... Put that there. Bing. Is that gonna... Yeah, awesome. Okay. So I can take that. There we go. So that's connected that. However, there's a blue here, but there isn't a blue. No, there isn't. Like, I'm looking around. There is no blue laser. So I actually don't know how I'm supposed to get through here. Unless it's another one of those where I've got to try and feed the laser through multiple levels. And you know what? I'm not actually fussed for that. I've done the puzzle. That's the main thing. That's my main takeaway for that. On a beach. Is there something to discover on this beach? Oh, there's a computer. Computer's got an error. A problem has been detected and Windows has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. Can't turn the computer off. Never mind. It's around this way. Anything around this way? Another computer, some stars maybe. Nope, just another pathway in. Yeah, never mind. Right, okay then. So we've done that one, so let's do this one. Pinhole windows. Oh. Okay, yep, so that's opened up one that I can't do. There's a QR code here. What does this say? These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. At the end, what? Eternal life. There's got to be another way. And indeed, there may well be. But for now, we are where we are, and there is nothing we can particularly do about it. Two connectors here. Do. Well, I'm now at a point where I can connect that to that, which is okay. Actually, is there a way I can get a bit closer? Yeah. Because then, where have I put that second connector now? There it is. Yep. And there's no way I can make these two connect. Ah! Without again needing one of these connectors. Whoa, okay, those lasers are at the same height. Well, that's a pain. Okay. Hang about. The issue I've got is, because I don't have any boxes, whatever we do here is not really going to work. What's going to happen is, yes, it's the same height. Unless I, okay, we bring that. Close to this window as we can get it, and then using one of these, I know, that's still not going to work, though. It's still not going to work. The idea that I had seemed sound in my head, but now I've done it, I'm not entirely sure it's going to work. Yeah, because it's still hitting the laser. That'll do it. Where's my other one? I thought I had 3. Am I using them all? I'm using them all at the same time, aren't I? Ah, yeah, I am. Right, okay. So what I can do now then is you can connect to both. And now I've dropped that down. Do I have a line of sight where I can connect both of these together? Yes, I do. There we go. That's the badger. That's what we needed to do. Well, it might not necessarily be what we needed to do, but it's how we've done it. What's this? Have I read this one? I have read of a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. So would I. I reckon that would be interesting. Trapped inside. Trapped inside. Everybody knows we're trapped inside. Yeah. That's still gonna... Yeah, still gonna switch it off. Okay. So from what I can see, I've only got the 2 connectors. Well, I can turn that door on from here, but don't have an angle to be connected to both. It's one or the other, and there's not a lot of difference. In the point where you can actually get to see both. Okay, right. And then I've got the same issue here. I can't get to one without the other, so... Oh, there we go. Right, that gets that out. And then you there. No longer need that. You connected to that. Genuinely do think that these pieces are based on how hard the puzzles are. I'm not really seeing anything that disputes it, if I'm honest, because, you know, the yellow ones seem to be optional. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. Locked from inside. Ooh. So we had trapped inside, we've now got locked inside. Oops. Blue. Ooh. Ah, I see. Follow that a minute. That. Of course that's going to be a red. Ugh. Right. That's not the one I want then. So... keep that one. Don't want that one. And there we go. One more puzzle to do by the looks of it, and then we'll have finished them all here. Oh, there's a QR code at the bottom here, look. I had a full-blown conversation with the entity in the archive today. Can't say it was terribly helpful. Still, perhaps I can chop some information out of it down the line. Yeah. Right, it's another one of the hard ones. I'm back, but only for 10 or so minutes, says K-Dog. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll do a full, because we did start a bit early. Although apparently my stream manager says I've only been on for 2.25 hours. That's better. It's updated now. 3 hours 20. That sounds about right. Twitch is not updating me with how long I've been streaming for. Okay. Labyrinth. Good. I enjoy a good maze. He lies. Well, let's start off first of all with the obvious. puzzle, which is this one. Then is there another connector somewhere? Yes, there is. That's that. Okay, so obvious connection number 2 is that one. Which opens a door I'm not entirely sure I can get to. Oh no, I can. No, I can't. Well, I can't by going that way. In fact, I can't at all. I see why they call this a maze now. Right. This is the obvious one. Then we've got a jammer. Okay. Now we have a jammer. Now we open that. Now I can open that one. Okay, yep. The jammer's there, that's opening that. I have a wander in here. Got another connector. Yep, good. Can I now... So hard to find where I'm meant to be going. No longer need to be in there. Connect that and that. That opens those. See, right, okay. I still only have the 2 connectors. The 3 connectors, sorry. If I've got power going into that one, does that then work to serve power into another one? But I've no way of knowing, because that's... Okay. You're connected to 3 different things there. Yeah, alright. And yeah, like I say, there's no way of connecting those two because there's a wall in the way. Okay, right, that answers that then. Yep, the two will not connect. But also, I don't need that to be open. Because that doesn't go anywhere, so that's fine. But if you... No, gone the wrong way again. Can I? No. No. Line of sight there. Okay, right. I wonder. Bear with me. Yeah, I am talking to myself a little bit, trying to figure this out. This is how I logic puzzles. So you'll have to excuse me. It's just how the old noggin works. Although I don't think the idea that I've had is going to work because, well, it's not going to work. I know it might actually. It might. Oh no, it won't. No, it won't. I'm thinking about where I could put that connector so that you'd be able to see it, but the angle's well off, like well off. K-Dog's off to job. That's okay. Thank you for joining in with the stream. Although I can do that. I can connect directly from there. But there's nothing that opens up another door. Bypass anything. Because I've still got these two gates, you see. One of these is potentially going to need a jam. Well, it must need a jammer because there's no way that I can bend the connections round the corners. So, yeah. Problem is, I turn that off, obviously, I can't then get back in. So that has to be a permanent connection, he says. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Windows, windows, windows. I need to get this jammer out, so to do that, I don't know. I'm just going to have another look in this connection just to make sure that I've not missed anything in here. Have I got everything that I needed? There's no like mystery hiding? No, I have just got what I needed out of that. Okay then. Thing is there's only like one way through, so it's not as if I can magically, you know, find another way. Because the angles of the walls are stopping me from making connections that you'd think are there, but they're not. Hang on. Oh yeah, I didn't think that would work. Nope. No line. No line of sight. Oh, bloody hell. This is very frustrating. Right, tell you what. I actually think I'm going about this wrong. I don't think I need that to jam that one. I think, for now, I need it to jam that one. Someone in the chat who's obviously watching this, or someone on the stream who's watching this, is going to go, finally, he's figured something out. I'm like, yeah, I have. Well, at least I think I have. So that's that, that's that. Right, you're here. Have I put that? No, I haven't. Okay. So, let's just borrow you a second. I'll put it back. That wants to be jamming from this side. Because then I can take it with me. So I'll have that. Do the same thing again. Jam from that side. I'll have that. That's still open. Put that there for now. Put that there. You connect to that, and I'm going to steal that. I feel really stupid. There we go.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Isn't that nice? Well, I did open this door though. So I want to see what's through here. Oh, I see. I can't do what I want with this because I don't have all of the things. Okay, so I need all 6 stars to be able to do that. And I'm not allowed through there.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever
Into
open
the
to
unknown.
you.
Good song, that. Search for other lands.
Seek now the
Yep.
other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
My generations. Well. This feels very Portal-esque. I mean, first of all, it started like feeling like a tower, you know, like an actual temple. Now it's like really industrial. Well, let's talk computer. Hi, computer. New text added to journal. Land A elevator. Yep. I'm assuming that's the Great Tower. Land B. Talk to you here. Yep. Clicky click. And then what we'll do, we'll load down to level B. And I think it's not quite 4 hours today. Because I started late, but, you know, it's fine. Well, we can't go to Land C anyway because we don't have all of the things for it. Right, let's have a look. See if we can't logic this puzzle out. So if we were to do that... Oh, this is easy. Yeah. Like I said, I'm good at Tetris. There, we've done it.
A new land stands before you, my child.
Yeah.
And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of
the land of death. Run the sand through your robot
which
hands.
you are also part.
I think I'm going to like exploring this one. I really have been, ever since I was a child, I've always been interested in ancient Egyptian mythology. For a long time. Very, very long time. But we will leave this here. Stop game. So, guys, this is it for the Talos Principle for a couple of weeks, and it's also me as well for a little while. Tuesday's normally late night Gav, but I'm actually, from tomorrow, I'm actually spending a few days in Edinburgh, if Edinburgh hasn't been washed away in the rains that we're currently having in the UK. Lol. So we're not going to be streaming on Tuesday. Saturday Night Sega on Radio Sega will also be pre-recorded. I'm going to do that this evening. So you won't be getting any of that either. So what we'll be doing is, when we come back next Thursday, we're going to be starting to do some fundraising for special effects Halloween Scream team. So I'll be posting more information about it up soon. But basically, from Thursday, 9 PM UK time, we're playing Amnesia on the Xbox, playing some scary games, raising some money for a very special cause. So I do hope you can join me for that. Resident SD says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've quite enjoyed playing this, actually. I think it was a good recommendation by Earthheart. It was a game that I've always been kind of interested in. If it happens, I hope you all have a good time in Edinburgh. It's definitely happening. I've got a hotel booked. It's all been paid for. It's just whether we can get through the rain to get there. There's a lot of money being refunded. If not. But yes, so we will be playing more Talos Principle, but it will be in 2 weeks' time. So not next week, because we'll be doing Amnesia in the evening. The week after, we'll be back onto Talos Principle, so I do hope you join me for that. But yeah, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, so 5 days, we'll be playing Amnesia. It's Gavvie's 5 days of Amnesia, raising money for special effect, so do join me for that. Anyway, my name's been Gavvie. This has been the Talos Principle. Like I say, obviously we're a little bit of a late start, but I need to kind of brave the rain again to go pick the little one up, so we're going to leave it here, and I'll see you all on Thursday for some scary games. Ta-ta!